be comparing two of the most popular hardware wallets, Cypherock X1 and Tangem. Both are card-based wallets known for their ease of use and portability. If you have been wondering which of these two card-based wallets you should go for, then this video will help you get a better understanding. We have written a detailed blog about this, so you can check that out for an even deeper understanding about this comparison. The link for that blog is in the description. To start with private key storage, Tangem is like any other hardware wallets in the market when it comes to storing your private keys. It stores your private key in a single location. The biggest threat this approach creates is of creating a single point of failure, which has been exploited many a times in the past. Cypherock X1 on the other hand decentralizes your private keys. Using Xiaomi secret sharing, it splits the private key into 5 cryptographic parts, each stored in tamper-proof separate hardware component. To access your private key, only 2 parts are needed, and a combination of the X1 Vault and X1 card, or 2 X1 cards. This design significantly enhances Cypherock X1's defense against physical attacks. When it comes to display, Tangem cards lack an on-device display, and this is a drawback when it comes to its security. This is because a trusted display is crucial in crypto wallets for visually verifying the transaction details. Without this feature, users are compelled to blind sign transactions, a practice that can lead to complete crypto asset loss. Tangem relies on the mobile app for verifying the transactions, which can easily be attacked by the hackers. The Cypherock X1 takes care of this concern with an on-device trusted display on the X1 Vault on which the transaction is signed. This display shows the user all the necessary transaction information, including coin type, amount, and recipient address. This is done to verify in an offline way before authorizing a transaction. By integrating a trusted display on the X1 Vault, the Cypherock X1 not only enables a completely touchless interaction with the blockchain and crypto, but also promotes clear and secure transaction signing practices. Talking about buttons, the Tangem cards lack an on-device button. This creates a huge security concerns since users cannot confirm the transaction directly on the card. This lack of physical confirmation element introduces a security gap. Again, the Cypherock X1 addresses these issues. The X1 Vault has both an on-device display and a button. The 5-way joystick on the device serves as a confirmation button. This design guarantees that no transaction can be executed and signed without explicit user consent. Essentially, this button acts as a safeguard, ensuring that no malware can bypass the user's authorization, strengthening the overall security for the users. Talking about seed phrase backup, in Tangem you never really get to see the seed phrase. So if you lose these cards, you basically lose access to your wallet. During setup, the seed phrase is randomly generated and the private key is derived, which is then imported onto the cards. In the new generation of Tangem wallets, they now allow you to see the seed phrase, but Tangem has advised against using this feature since it goes against the security model they wish to provide. Cypherock X1 uses Xiaomi secret sharing to protect your private key. This approach takes the weight off the user's shoulder by making sure that they do not need to create a backup of the seed phrase. As long as the user has at least 2 of the 5 components, the wallets can be accessed. Furthermore, even if 3 of the 5 hardware components are lost, Cypherock X1 ensures that your crypto assets are safe. Just order an extra set of cards or a new X1 Vault in case you have lost that one, and just sync them up with your existing parts and you are good to go. Whether these two wallets are open source or not, plays a pivotal role in this comparison. Tangem's firmware is closed source, and this restricts the user from independently verifying or reproducing the code on their cards. This includes the code for important functions that are crucial for crypto security, such as entropy generation function. However, the firmware is independently audited by Kadilsky Security, and it is claimed to be not updatable or upgradable. The Tangem app, however, is open source and is accessible on GitHub. But this still makes Tangem just a closed source blind signer, and the only trust its user can put on is on an application running on generic OS, Android or iOS, that has shown to have vulnerabilities in terms of security. The Cypherock X1 Vault's firmware is fully open source and available on their GitHub repository. This transparency extends to the wallet firmware, the sizing companion app, and signing function, allowing the users to check and verify what the code running on the device is doing. Passphrase support. Unfortunately, Tangem does not support passphrases since it follows a security model that hides the seed phrase from the users. Cypherock X1 offers passphrases as an optional feature which enhances flexibility and security. Talking about coin support, Tangem Wallet supports and stores thousands of cryptocurrencies simultaneously on one card. It supports 38 networks and has enough memory to store keys for at least a few thousand tokens. Supporting 3000 plus assets and 10 different blockchains, Cypherock X1 already provides one of the most comprehensive ranges of support for various coins and tokens. You can find a full list on Cypherock X1 Coin Support page. Now to summarize, let's discuss some pros and cons for these wallets. Tangem, good form factor, supports multiple coins, assets and networks. NFC enabled for quick operations. Zero battery or cable requirement. EAL6 plus secure element. Mobile support. D-app connectivity is supported through Wallet Connect. Inexpensive. Cons of Tangem wallet. Poor security since no display on the cards. Unsecure wallet updates. Single point of failure in entropy generation. Crypto assets can be compromised if the smartphone gets hacked. Single point of failure with private key storage. No inheritance support. Crypto assets can easily be compromised if the hacker gets access to the two cards. Vendor lock-in since it does not support export of seed phrases. No button on the device to sign or confirm the transactions. Card firmware is not open source. It is not as versatile as traditional hardware wallets. It is not even compatible with desktop. It does not support passphrases and it is not compatible with MetaMask and any other software wallets. Talking about Cypherock, the pros are it supports multiple coins, assets and networks just like Tangem. It has good form factor. X1 Vault and the SciSync app are fully open source unlike Tangem. Decentralized private key storage unlike any other hardware wallet. The flexibility of viewing seed phrases anytime unlike Tangem. No seed phrase backup is required. Supports multiple wallets at once, up to 4. EAL6 plus secure element which is the same as Tangem. It is also NFC enabled for quick operations. There is no single point of failure in entropy generation unlike Tangem. D-app connectivity is supported through Wallet Connect. You get stress-free wallet updates. Provides email two-factor authentication for checking the authenticity of the hardware. Now this one is unique. Supports passphrases for extra security. It can also be used as a seed phrase backup for other hardware wallets. Aggregated crypto portfolio management with the SciSync companion app. Inheritance of crypto assets is possible without compromising control. Talking about cons, it is currently not compatible with MetaMask, but that support is coming soon. The mobile support is also missing, but they are also developing an app. Smaller screen size compared to other hardware wallets, and it is more expensive than Tangem. I hope you got a better understanding on the two card-based hardware wallets, Tangem and the Cypherock X1, and which one you should go for. You can check out the blog for an even deeper understanding on our website. The link is given in the description. Until next time, signing off.